All right, so today I just want to talk about slope-intercept form, something that I hope is review for the vast majority of you, but I do want to make sure that we have it in our notes. So slope-intercept form is a form of a linear equation. And when I say linear equation, what I essentially mean is a line, right? A line. And you can kind of see linear, line. It has the word line in it. That's how you know we're talking about lines. And so what we talk about when we're talking about slope-intercept form is we call it y equals mx plus b. All right? Y equals mx plus b. And so when we're looking at this, we're kind of sort of, y and x are important. They live over here, but those are going to be two variables. What we're really concerned about is m and b. M and b are important. And in fact, m is our slope, while b is we call it the y-intercept. Okay? And you can see that mathematicians were lazy. We just called it slope-intercept form because it has the slope and the y-intercept in it. We're super lazy when it comes to naming things. So we have all that there. So I want to give you an example of what an equation might look like. We might have an equation that says something like this. We might say y equals 2x minus 1. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at this equation and we're going to be able to graph it based solely on this y equals mx plus b form. Because when I think about this, y equals mx plus b, when I see that, what I'm seeing is that certain things align. Y is y, but I look here and I see that my m is 2. And then I also look here, right here, and I see that my b is negative 1. And using this information will be enough for me to be able to graph it. The first thing I'm going to look at is my b. I'm going to look at my y-intercept. My y-intercept tells me where it crosses the y-axis, right? So it's going to cross the y-axis at negative 1. So if I were to make my little hash marks here, I would see that negative 1 is my b. So that tells me, I'm going to do it in green, that it's going to cross right here. That is a point on my line. I know for sure that that is. This is going to be my b. That is my y-intercept. All right? And so now all that I need to do is I need to apply my slope to it. I need to apply my slope to it to figure out where I'm going from here. And I see that my slope is 2. And if I were to view that as a fraction, I would view it as 2 over 1. And why would I view it as a fraction? Because it helps me understand exactly what I need to do. Because slope is rise over run. And so what this tells me is that I need to rise 2, and I run 1. So starting from b, because I know that's a point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rise 2. I'm going to go up 2. So I'm going to go up 1, 2. I went up 2. And then, I need a few more hash marks here to make this work. Doop, doop, doop. Scooby-doop, boop, boop, boop. And so now what I need to do is I need to run 1. So I'm going to go over 1. And so having done that, I know that this is now a point. It is up 2, and it is over 1. Having done that, I now have 2 points. 2 points make a line. All I have to do is connect the dots, and my line is complete. All right? I'm going to do one more with you guys just to make sure that we hammer it home. This time I'll do it in blue. This time I'll say that my line is y equals negative 1/2 x plus 4. Negative 1/2 x plus 4. Looking at that, I see that my b is 4, right? This is my b. So I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my y-intercept. That's my b. And I see that my slope is negative 1/2. It's negative 1/2, so that tells me to go, well, you see I have this negative now. So what that's going to tell me to do is going to tell me to go down 1 over 2. Just like that. Down 1 over 2. because that I can view that as negative 1/2. I could also, if I wanted to, I could view it the other way. I could view it as 1 over negative 2, in which case that would tell me to go up 1, back 2. Either works, because you see it still creates a perfect little line here. And so that would be that line. So yeah, slope-intercept form. We look at our intercept, we find out where that is, and then we apply our rise and run to it to create a second point, and then we draw a line through it. And that, as they say, is that.